Welcome, everyone. The ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this. The battle for the national championship and college football immortality. A moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He stays alive. Well, he escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They got him for a sack.
But a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The short completion of the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Try and muscle for the first down. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Direct snap to the back. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Oh, that one's picked off. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? He's moving out of the pocket. Breaks loose at the 45. Slides down to avoid the tackle. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback dropping back. The pocket breaking down. And the defense says, not again. They wouldn't let him get loose for the scramble. Brought him down for a short gain.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, it gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now is they're set to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And there's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Let's it fly out of the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a deep completion. Deep shot caught inside the 25. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, South Carolina. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
Oh, he missed it. It's no good, and they still trail by a point.
That keeps the score. Ohio State 7, South Carolina 6.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Quick throw to his receiver. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses it.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. The Buckeyes line up with a 1st and goal. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
2nd down and goal. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. He's running out of time here. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Nothing tells you more about a defense's personality than when they get tested like this. Facing a 1st and goal all the way to 3rd and goal, you come up with a sack, relentless attitude. Now let's see what they decide to do on 4th and goal. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Tackle made after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a quick grab. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Trying to extend the play. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
No, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Pressure is coming. He's going to take off. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Boy, that's a beautiful run here for the 1st down. Really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. And we're seeing another one right here.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick completion to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looks like he's going to run it. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Defense is coming after him. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
This one is right through.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Important second down play coming up. They're going to run it here. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he'll drop back here on third down. Breaks free. He's looking to scramble. Football comes out. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Man, that one hurts, especially as you're trying to close the gap just before halftime.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Going to create outside the pocket now.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it second and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaking free at the 35. He's swarmed by the defense. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's escaping the pocket now. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer for the passing game. And they'll set up for the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And here's the fair catch by the return man. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. We go backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. They'll run the option. He'll toss it to the back. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's moving out of the pocket. Extending the play now. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. This one will be fair caught. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Oh, it's snapped to the back. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary, and he lofts it toward the sideline. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. The Gamecocks will come to the line to run the hurry up.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down after that previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he pulls in the catch into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments in half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out. Trying to do the same thing here. Bringing pressure. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the marker. Here's the second down play. Linebacker shifting around now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
I'll say this. This defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And looking for a big play here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. Buckeyes will have to kick this away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop it this time. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up some positive yards.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Looking to make a play deep downfield. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air.
Looking to throw it deep. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run. The Buckeyes come to the line in a hurry up. Makes the snap and takes off on the run. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they get set now to try the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
My son Kamaris.
That one bounces through the
He put his hands on my son. No, Pops, got you, son.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pass not complete. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
Boy, really good job up front here by the offensive line, giving the quarterback plenty of time for that route to clear underneath before he made the throw.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And looking to throw now on first down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Looking to throw it again. Running out of time in the pocket. The sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB.
Is it Stacy?
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make... Here's the throw deep downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Oh, my gosh. Would he love to have that one back? Open receiver downfield. He misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
And here's the handoff. But a quick stop by the defense. He just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trading the blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's going to be taken down, sacked on the final play of this third quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. First down, looking to throw the football. Using his legs here. And the senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself. The Gamecocks lining up here on 1st and 10.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. The downfield shot is in.
I was born for greatness. I do this shit, man.
but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game.
You put hands on my son, I put hands on you.
You got to take some shots. I'd go
Ain't that
right
right,
back to it,
Cam?
try to find a matchup and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Incompletion brings up an important third down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it.
Ain't nothing open, buddy.
But just a short game.
Man, Chris, when you're down by a couple of scores late in a game like this, you need to find matchups where you can get the ball thrown downfield. Here it's a completion.
They better know who they playing, boy.
Now they've got a fourth down play coming up.
Hey, man, shout out to that boy Texas, man.
Chip away at this lead.
That nigga gave me the... Shout out Texas, man.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for his big tight end.
Not on me, buddy.
Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight.
I'll do it for you, Allen.
Best of the game here, and I understand you got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal.
They say I couldn't win a natty,
Powerful Buckeye offense.
but I did it.
This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. As the first
They say I couldn't win a natty, but I did it.
that will be a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Now it's second down here. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Fighting him off. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to the 36.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory.
Cap.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Toss play to the outside. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Finding space at the 20. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Running with purpose.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. To stretch the lead.
We do it for you, Ohio, baby!
What a monster performance by this receiver.
Chris, we're on the biggest stage in college football, and this guy's treating it like he's playing a video game. My gosh.
Hold up.
Got this defense in.
Woo! Look at that natty! Ah!
Emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Let's say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship.
Coach Stroud, you did it for Coach Stroud!
Sometimes when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a
Woo!
top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes.